What's going on YouTube? Sam back with another figure review. Today we're going to be taking a look at 3 figures. This is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Ninja Action. The middle one is Super Sidewind and Leo. And the one on the left is Ninja Action Front Flippin Raph. And the one on the right over here, is Ninja Action Ninja Strikin Mikey. Now, I remember seeing these figures at Comic-Con, like they showed videos of them, and I remember seeing them like, I think it was, I don't know what con it was, but I remember seeing it like a video on YouTube where they were showing some of the stuff that were coming out in the future for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and this is based off of the animated series. Again, just like the interactive Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle ones, the 11-inch ones I reviewed, there's no Donatello. The other one, I think it was Donatello, you had to buy in a 2-pack, which is now released with Leo, but I skipped on it. But there is no Donatello, there's no, I couldn't find him. I went to several different stores and there was no Donatello. But I'll show you each packaging. Like right here is Mikey. So it says 360 spin striking Ninja Action right there at the bottom. It shows you what it does. So the nunchucks, you know, kind of twirl around there. There is a try me button, wind up on back, but I'll show you guys exactly what this does when I take them out of the package. On the back it shows you pretty much everything that the figure can do, and there's a wind up action right there. So it does have a lot of instructions right there, and there is it tells you exactly what the figure can do. So that's there's a side of the packaging right there is Mikey, and there's another image of Mikey, and then right over here is Leo, and you can see right here he kind of does like a little kind of like a cartwheel kind of thing right there. So I'm anxious to see if these actually really work. That Raph packaging keeps on falling over. So you can see right there it tells you there's a try me as well. And then you got images of Leo on each side. There's the bottom of the packaging. And then the back, you can see, it tells you like step by step exactly what this does. And then there's the bottom right there, there's Raph and Mikey. So there's that right there. And then right over here, we got Raphael, the final figure. And you can see front flipping Raph. Shows you what he does right there exactly. And then there's an image of Raph there, image of Raph there. And then right there in the back there's Leo and Mikey, and then the other, or step by step on what he does. So you can see on the back of the packaging there is no images of Donatello. So I don't know why they do that. I think that's the only thing I don't really like, just like how they had the interactive ones. So I don't know if it's going to be an exclusive, again, like how the Leo or the Donnie was, but let me know in the comments below if you guys know. But what we're going to do now is take these out of the packaging and see how cool these guys really are, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so I have all the figures outside of the packaging, which is just 3. They're already wounded up. So I'm gonna show you exactly what their moves are first before I actually get into showing you the actual figure. But each of them, they do come with instructions, so you might want to read this just in case, especially if you have kids. But each of them do come with instructions. So I'm going to show you what each one does. So I'll show you Mikey first. Again, they're already wound up, but I'll do another. I'll show you again exactly what you need to do. See, Mikey has this wind. His has a different wind up than the other two. He has this little like thingy in the back. You just wind this up. I think I did it too much, but you just do it counter or clockwise, and then what you do is you push the head. So that's what you really need to do. But some of them are really loud, and some of them kind of topple all over the place. But in him, you just push the top of the head. See, it's really difficult to get some of these to work, but yeah. See, they don't really. That's kind of disappointing. See, he doesn't. I can't get him to really stand. There you go. It's actually pretty cool. But I guess maybe I wound it up too much, but that's all you really have to do for Mikey. So his is the more easier one, so you can see the nunchucks right there. You just wind up the back. Don't do it too much, but just wind it up and then push the top of the head. See, I don't know why he keeps on falling down. So that's Mikey right there, and I'll go over each figure individually. Leo, he has one of this stick thing that you just plug in to the back, and then you wind this up clockwise. But I'll show you guys in a second what he does. So he's already wound up. So what I'm going to do now is you just push the top of the head, and it's going to be pretty loud. And that's what he does. He just you see he's like going out of screen. But I just want to show you really quick exactly what he does. So what you do is you wind him up clockwise, and you got to put this on the floor so where he's standing. And my light fixture is falling right in front of the camera. Get that there, and then so push the top of the head. You see it kind of gets a little messy. You really have to have the space for this, but it doesn't work all the time. Every time you try this, it does not always work. Let's see here. Spaghetti keeps on going the opposite direction. Let's try this again. Wind this up. Oh man, this is just a mess. Like seriously, it looks so much easier when they were doing it on the demo. But you push the top of the head. And there you go. There goes Leo. So that's so that's Leo. Raph is pretty much the same thing. I already have him wound up. I'm going to show you a front view or a back view of him so we can get him going. He's going off screen. So same thing with Raph. You just do this clockwise, wind it up. Probably do a little more, and then you get it you get this part to end to where he stands. I'll have him doing it towards the camera, and push the top of the head. Let's see if we can get this to go. Yeah, see, these things fall way too much. Come on. So that's pretty much what they do. I mean, you really need space for these. I'm just showing you guys in my little review area exactly what it does, but they could have been a lot better. They're just very, very sloppy. You can see as far as it goes, because I did try in a wider area, and they do work for the most part, but they do tumble over. I think the Leo one and the Mikey one's pretty cool, but I'll show you each figure individually so you guys can get a close-up to see how they look. So we'll start with Raph since he's right here. This does come off, so you don't really need to have this plugged in. Actually, yeah, there you go. So this does come off, and you can put it together if you don't want it like this, but that defeats the purpose of the whole thing. But there's Raph. There is very little articulation on this guy. The bandana is rubber. He does have rotation in the arms. The arms, and the head does rotate, and the arms can go in and out. He does have a little bit of rotation in the wrist. The weapons are removable, but the usual Playmates, what's the word? The usual Playmate weapons where they're not painted, and then here's the lower legs. There's not really much articulation in the legs. They do go in and out a little bit, but that's about it. And then there's a shell, and there's a place to put his weapons in the back. So that's what Raphael looks like. Mikey looks pretty cool. I really like the way Mikey looks. You can see he's got like a crazy looking face right there. Pretty happy. This one does have a little bit more articulation. Does have a bend at the bicep. You can also rotate it. The arm also goes in and out. You can also rotate it. So it looks like it's pretty much on like on a ball joint. The head can rotate. The other arm is going to be less articulated. It just has rotation pretty much for the most part. And then there's nothing in the legs at all. But he does have a little bit more articulation in the arm area, and there's the back. There's a little wind up. He has places for his nunchucks, but this is the only one you get, and it's not removable. But that's Mikey right there for the most part. Really, really cool. And then there's Leo. Again, his swords are removable. He's got a crazy looking, kind of like silly looking face right there. This guy does have rotation in the head, and the arms do go in and out. I don't think he's got any other articulation in the hands. It doesn't look like it. The legs, they do go in and out, and there's no real bend or anything in the legs. But that's pretty much it. I mean, that's all three figures, guys. Sorry the review was kind of like weird, but just due to the space that I have to show you exactly how this looks, that's all I got. But other than that, I mean, I think they're cool for kids, honestly. For the adult collector, unless you're a completist, then definitely pick these up if you're a completist. If you really need everything from the Ninja Turtles. But other than that, I would say just get them for your kids. They're not that expensive. I think they're under $12. But I mean, none of the Playmates TMNT figures are really expensive anyways. But let me know what you guys think about this. Again, sorry the review wasn't like really all that great, but these figures, I'm not gonna lie, they don't really do exactly how they make them look in the commercial. I mean, at least I had trouble with them, because even in a bigger space, they kept on toppling over. But let me know what you guys think about these. Are you guys gonna pick them up? Are you guys excited for them? Let me know if you guys know about the Donatello one as well, when that one's gonna be released. But today we're taking a look at the Ninja Action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Super Side-Winding Leo Front Flippin Raph and Ninja Strikin Mikey. Yeah, definitely check these guys out. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys soon. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and on Facebook. Later.